I can finally say what I've waited 40 years to say. You and the whole you rode in on.
Hey, Dwayne.
I just kind of stopped listening to things that Charlie Sheen says. Like, Charlie Sheen has become like a parent on Charlie Brown to me.
What happens when A-list egos collide? From courtroom smackdowns to on-set brawls, these celebs didn't just throw shade, they nuked the bridge. Here are Hollywood's most savage feuds. First, we have Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard, the ultimate courtroom drama. This wasn't just a feud, it was a war. After Amber's 2018 op-ed implying abuse, Depp sued for $50 million, turning Twitter into a jury box.
He just kicked me in the back.
Depp fired the first major shot, saying Heard's claims were heinous and not based in any species of truth. He accused her of being the real abuser, and his legal team painted her as a manipulative fame seeker.
I've never struck Miss Heard. I've never struck a woman in my life.
One of his coldest burns? He said he helped her land Aquaman but thought she had zero chemistry with Jason Momoa, and even joked that the studio wanted to recast her.
I can hear you. I'm gonna just go and pedal my way back. Sorry, I can't hear you.
Aquaman!
Oh, 20 legs, whatever.
Amber fired back, calling him an abusive monster. His rebuttal? Dropping the bombshell that she'd allegedly left human feces in their bed as a prank. A moment so vile the internet crowned it Poopgate.
Throwing multiple shots at your face, at your head, at your neck, at anything she could hit.
In the end, the jury mostly sided with Depp, awarding him $10 million in damages, while Heard got $2 million in her counterclaim, but at least they went to court. These next two co-stars just threw punches. Vin Diesel versus Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
We're a family. Rock was like, no, we're not. Well, they gave me a spin-off, dumbass.
The fuse was lit during Fast 8, when The Rock posted a now infamous Instagram rant calling out some of his male co-stars for being cannibals and unprofessional. The target? Vin Diesel, and the internet knew it instantly. His days as Dwayne's family were numbered. Diesel played it cool at first. But after a while, he finally snapped back, spinning the candy drama as tough love from a producer just trying to elevate Johnson's performance. Their feud got so bad they couldn't stand being on set together, filming all their Furious 8 scenes separately, zero direct interaction, and a franchise straining to keep its family intact.
Hey, Dwayne.
But Vin wasn't the only fast star The Rock beefed with. Next, we have Tyrese Gibson versus Dwayne Johnson. When The Rock signed on for the spin-off Hobbs and Shaw, Tyrese lost it. He accused him of breaking up the family, especially since it pushed back the release of Fast 9. And he did not keep that frustration to himself.
I just got a problem with Dwayne. It appears that he's being selfish. It appears that he's so focused on furthering his own self-interest. He's making decisions from the seat that he's sitting.
When the spin-off underperformed, Tyrese became Hollywood's smuggest "I told you so," claiming the franchise's family magic was gone. Breaking up the family clearly doesn't have the value that one would assume it does. Meanwhile, The Rock? He treated the drama like a bad Yelp review. Amusing, but not worth his time.
It requires two people to actually jump in it, and it was really one-sided, and he had voiced his opinion a lot on social media, and apparently he was going through some stuff too.
But not every feud has dollar signs attached. Some are just weird, like Shia LaBeouf and Tom Hardy's on-set battle that blurred the line between acting and actual combat. When Shia and Tom collided on the set of Lawless, it wasn't exactly the bromance fans expected. What began as acting quickly devolved into a psychological showdown between method acting insanity and British intensity. Shia claimed Tom was intimidated by his commitment.
Who, Shia, has most intimidated you that you've worked with, and who have you learned from the most?
Probably being around Hardy. Hardy's a bit of a gorilla on the set.
Tom Hardy.
Yeah, probably.
Tom's version? He deadpanned that Shia full-on ran out of the room, jumped in the air, and punched me on the side of the head. Then came the legendary backhanded compliment. He's a little F firecracker, a boy saint. Shia spun it as brotherly love, and brothers fight. Was this method acting gone rogue, toxic masculinity theater, or just two actors who confused chemistry with combat? Next, the Shatner-Take feud proves that some rivalries transcend time and gravity. Decades of snipes, jabs, and wounded pride have turned their cosmic camaraderie into a black hole of pettiness, and we're all just orbiting the drama. It started way back during the original Star Trek series. According to George Takei, William Shatner was self-centered, hogged screen time, and was not a team player. Takei didn't hold back in interviews, saying Shatner treated the rest of the cast like background noise.
I can finally say what I've waited 40 years to say. You and the horse you rode in on.
Shatner's defense, claiming Takei harbored a psychosis, making this the only Hollywood feud with a clinical diagnosis. When Takei married Brad Altman in 2008 and forgot Shatner's invite, Bill didn't take the hint. He made a tearful YouTube expose. Takei's legendary clapback? Poor Bill, a sad, strange little man. Ouch! That's colder than a Vulcan's bedside manner. Later, when Shatner wasn't included in the 2009 Star Trek reboot, Takei struck with lethal precision. Maybe they didn't have room for someone so grand. Most octogenarians feud over early bird specials. These two? Still trading photon torpedoes of shade. At this point, their bitterness is a franchise tradition, the real Kobayashi Maru of Hollywood grudges. Meanwhile, the Sex and the City feud got dark. In the world of Sex and the City, they were ride-or-die besties. But off-screen, it was more enemies in the city, and the designer-clad shade was brutal. Kim Cattrall versus Sarah Jessica Parker.
I don't see them. The common ground that we had was the series, and the series is over.
The SATC reunion bomb dropped when Kim Cattrall declared she'd rather walk barefoot on New York City pavement than return for an Just Like That. Fans begged. Kim landed the final blow.
We were never friends. We were colleagues.
Cue the sound of 1,000 Sex and the City DVDs snapping in half. Rumors swirled for years about on-set drama, jealousy, and paycheck wars, but Kim's real issue was simpler.
I refuse to spend 1 hour not having fun.
Translation? Samantha Jones doesn't do forced brunches, even for $1 million per episode. SJP still plays diplomat, but Kim has moved on. No cameos, no fake smiles, just a legendary exit line that redefined Hollywood ghosting. But what happened between Ashton Kutcher and Charlie Sheen is way more serious. It all started when Ashton Kutcher replaced Charlie Sheen on 2.5 Men after Sheen was famously fired for his erratic behavior and public meltdowns. Charlie didn't just exit quietly, he came out guns blazing. In interviews, Charlie dragged Ashton, calling the show soft and saying Ashton's performance was lame. Sheen also had a thing or two to say about how the show had lost its edge without him. He didn't stop there. Charlie went on to say that Ashton was desperately trying to fill his shoes, basically implying that he was a pale imitation of his chaotic genius. Ashton, who usually stays pretty cool and collected, had had enough of Sheen's antics.
I just kind of stopped listening to things that Charlie Sheen says. Like, Charlie Sheen has become like a parent on Charlie Brown to me. It's more like, wah, 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 wah.
Despite Sheen's unprofessional meltdowns, 2.5 Men thrived without him, proving the show was bigger than any star. But while Ashton moved on to Netflix deals, Sheen's comeback fizzled fast. By 2018, he was reduced to a celebrity Big Brother punchline. The ultimate irony? The man who coined #winning became a cautionary tale about burning bridges. So, who do you think had the most ignited moment? Let us know in the comments. Did you enjoy watching this video? Then you might like to see how Hollywood's biggest A-listers went incognito.
Can you name 5 Jennifer Lawrence movies? 5 Jennifer Lawrence movies.
I know. Who is
No.
that
You
bitch?
asked me about Aniston, I could tell you.
Right, Jennifer Aniston
I
is
don't
way
have-
better than Jennifer
Yeah, I have
Lawrence.
no
Do you
idea.
agree?